Hello everybody and welcome to this review of all the action from the Cheshire Football League this past weekend. Now, first point to mention, the rain didn't help us this weekend as a number of games, in fact most games were postponed this weekend. So this review will be a lot shorter than usual. Also, and I need to stress this, full time. Start, if you can, putting your stats on, because we're getting some results, and the scores obviously go within minutes of the game finishing, but for a lot of the clubs there are no stats, so it would be quite useful if we could have some stats to make these videos a little more interesting. As well, opposition player of the match, make sure you do that. That's obviously the player of the season awards thing, which Rob I'm sure has mentioned before. Anyway, now that my rant's over, let's get on with this, and we'll start in the Premier Division. There was only one game in the Premier Division this weekend, as Wythenshawe Town took on Rudheath Social at Erixton Park in Bagley. The home side were looking to move up to second with a victory or a point in this fixture, whereas Rudheath were trying to avoid the relegation drop by moving themselves away from Style and Garswood at the bottom. Rudheath took the lead in the first half through Michael Evans, and then Wythenshawe came back in the second half to make it 1-1. That's how the game finished, meaning that Wythenshawe are in second and Rudheath remain in 14th. In Division 1, the league leaders, Warrington Town Reserves, moved themselves up the table, or not up the table, but increased their gap at the top to a few extra points, thanks to their 4-0 victory at home to Grappenhall Sports. Goals from Joe Coombs, John Edge, Connor Speed and Ewan Woods gave Warrington the victory, all 3 points, and as Pilkington and Bilwinch didn't play in the league this weekend, they now drop back a bit away from Warrington, and Warrington are in pole position to take the league title and the promotion this season. In Manchester, West Didsbury and Chorlton hosted Goulburn Sports, and it wasn't a great afternoon for Goulburn, in all honesty. Now, last weekend Goulburn lost 8-3 to Cheadle Town, and they didn't have much looking great at Manchester this time around either, losing 5-3 this time to West Didsbury and Chorlton Reserves. A brace from Gomez plus goals from Iginoza, Anton Bates and Hanbury gave the Manchester side the victory in this game. In Division 2, Diva Christleton move up to second in the division following their 3-0 victory over originally second place side Broadheath Central. Unfortunately, like I said at the beginning of the video, there were no stats on full time, so we couldn't update you on as to who scored in that game for either side. In Division 1 of the reserve divisions, Greenall's Padgate St Oswald's beat Dayton and move up to second. We have no goalscorer stats for Greenall's, but the goals for Dayton were from Liam Bell and Jack Challoner. The result moved Greenall's to joint top with Lions-type Cheadle, although Cheadle have a better goal difference. AFC Macclesfield move closer to the leaders as they defeated Wythenshawe Town Development Squad in Reserve Division 2. Macclesfield now sit on 27 points following the game at Stockport Sports Village. And a quick rundown of all the President's Cup games. There weren't that many due to postponements and so forth. League 2 side Ford Motors drew 3-3 with League 1 side Mersey Valley. Middlewich Town defeated Pilkington Reserves by 3-1 at home. Cuddington thrashed Moore United 5-2 away from home, and Sandbach United Reserves defeated Malpass Reserves. That concludes our very brief roundup. Obviously, a lot of stats lacking, like I said at the beginning, but there will be a few videos coming in the coming days. One tomorrow morning, hopefully, which Rob will take you through a certain regulation of the Cheshire Football League. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be sure to see you on Monday, where we'll be trying new things with our coverage. So thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.